Hey, boos. Hey, it is your girl, the Rising Phoenix Empath, coming at you from Maryland. I want to jump on real quick today and give you 10 indications of a chosen one. Now, I've done this video before, so, you may hear some reoccurring things that's on this list of 10, but for sure, most of them are new, okay? And while I'm giving you 10 indications of a chosen one, I'm acknowledging that there are way more than 10, right? I'm just covering 10 today. Number one is at a very young age, you are aware of the matrix and it grieves you. Okay, and let me give you a really quick story time. When I was about 5 years old, my mom used to get me ready for preschool. She would wake me up, she would give me my bath, she would get me dressed. We would go through the same routine every day. She would do my hair, I'd eat breakfast, it's the same thing every day. Then we'd leave the house and she'd take me to daycare. And en route to daycare, we'd see the same people and they would also be doing the same things. And one day I had a meltdown on the way to the daycare. And I'm crying and she's like, "What's wrong? Why are you crying? What is wrong?" And I'm like, "Mom, we do the same thing every day. We do the same thing every single day. Every day it's the same thing. And then when we leave the house, we see other people. We see the same people doing the same thing too, and it's scaring me because are we robots? We're doing the same thing every day like we're robots, and we're not supposed to be doing this." I'm like, "Mom, I don't want to be another face in the crowd." And I knew at that time, I didn't know it was, at that time I didn't know it was the Matrix, but I was able to identify at a very young age that the monotony of everyday life was just crazy to me at that age. And that we would be doing the same thing every day. And we would wake up and go to bed, and it was the same vicious cycle every day. And I was able to identify this at 5 years old. And it's a story that my mom proudly tells, or used to proudly tell people about me. But when you're 5 years old and able to identify such profound truths at such a young age, right? That means something, right? When you're able to identify that matrix at a very young age and it grieves your spirit, that's an indication that you're a chosen one. Number two, you question things. You do not follow blindly, and this goes for religion, politics. You don't just jump on the bandwagon. You do your research. You question authority. You question things. You educate yourself. You dig, and you are a truth seeker. You don't just go with the most popular thing that everybody's going with. And that is what makes you special. You are set apart, and you were not meant to follow crowds. You are a truth seeker. And it is the truth that you find and follow, even when everybody else around you is doing the opposite thing. Number three, you are socially awkward, and it's true, right? I'm an attractive girl. I can, people are definitely drawn to me, but when they talk to me, it's not, long after that they realize I'm a little different. Right? And some people are put off by that, which is fine, but I'm going to just tell you guys, my son gets that, he gets it honestly from his mom. I'm socially awkward, and not meant for everybody, and everybody doesn't get me. And I think that's how it was designed. Okay? Number four, you are an empath. Not only can you sympathize with people, but you can empathize with people, meaning you can put yourself in their shoes and you can feel the pain of people in real time. All right. Number five, you're very kind and you're an empath, but you can also tap into your anger, producing very warranted wrath. Meaning, as good as you are, as kind as you are, as of the light as you are, you can be just as dark when warranted and needed. And there is a balance within you. Okay? Number six, people receive instant and extreme karma when they betray you. And I've seen this play out time and time again. I've seen this play out. I've seen people taunt me and say very insensitive things pertaining to my son and his diagnosis, only for their children to go on to be diagnosed with some type of ism, right? And not that I ever want to see that happen. I'm just saying, chosen ones, this is for everybody. We got to be careful what we say about children out of our mouths. I've seen this play out twice. People just being insensitive, and I've had one person be actually really cruel and taunt me with the fact that their nephew talks and is so smart. And, but they were taunting me, and I knew this. Only for their child to be diagnosed with the same thing. We got to be careful because we curse our kids. It's a real thing. We got to be careful. But I have seen it play out. People who betray you and people who are unwarranted and who are cruel to you unwarranted receive instant and extreme karma. Number 7, people gravitate to you because you have a healing energy and a healing spirit. And this is so true, chosen ones. People gravitate to you because after they speak with you, they feel better. They call you for advice because they know and understand that you have a wisdom that surpasses all understanding. And they know that after they speak with you, they're just going to feel better because you know how to encourage and uplift people. And that's what you are. You are an encourager. You make people feel good. And when after a communication experience with you, people feel better about themselves. People feel good. All right? And that's number 7. They gravitate to you for this reason. But number 8, those same people who gravitate to you because of your healing energy and spirit and aura. Number 8, these same people will resent you, become jealous of you, envious of you, and covetous of you because as much as they love that energy that you exude, they cannot emulate it for nothing in their lives because they are chosen. Number 9, you have experienced betrayal in almost every relational dynamic, from the small scale of betrayal to the very worst. Small scale being divided loyalties and people just choosing to show you where they stand with you, to the very worst of betrayal. People doing things to destroy your covenant, your marriage, destroy your relationship, to have what you have with somebody else, or to have what you have simply just because it's yours at the time. You've experienced it all, and this has done nothing but build your character, because even in all of that, you don't want to do or be like these people who did these things, because in your mind, I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror. But you've experienced it all, chosen ones. And number 10, you have very beautiful gifts. Now, I'm a writer. I have the gift of writing. And I can sway people emotionally. I can bring out the raw emotions of people in my writing. And I'm also clairaudient and claircognizant. And I think I have some other stuff going on too, but it hasn't been confirmed. I'm still awakening to who I am and awakening to my gifts. But chosen ones, you have a very unique and beautiful set of gifts. You have a very unique and beautiful set of gifts. And if you can identify with at least 6 of these indications of a chosen one, it's very highly plausible that you are chosen. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to do an 11 through 20 because there are more. But I hope you found this helpful. And I love you, and you are chosen. You are the RPE tribe. And until next time, I'll see ya.